Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yesterday we saw US market remaining soft, mainly on account of few of the company have reported results which were below, and there were some profit booking in tech stock. Apart from that, even the futures of the US market are soft, but what we are seeing that the Asian markets are showing positive indications. That is mainly because the dollar index has come off by around 35 basis points. Yesterday, US market has reported GDP numbers and they declare a preliminary number in the April, and now uh, following up number, second print has come out at lower than the what was reported in April. So they reported 1.3% GDP growth versus the April reporting of 1.6%, and these are all for January to March quarter. So GDP number came lower, and which is indicating that there is a softness in growth, like what we had said yesterday also that Fed big book was talking about softness in consumption in April month. So this was the key reason for dollar index coming off, and also bond yield also has come off on in that line. And taking clue from that, most of the commodity also had seen some softness. Most of the aluminum has is down by around 1.5% from yesterday our market closing, equity market closing. And also iron ore and steel are also down by 1.5%, and oil is down by around $2. So corrections in commodity, and also US is soft, but Asian market are indicating positive trend on account of lower dollar index. Apart from that, if you see India also now the yes tomorrow uh, last phase of election will happen, and thereafter post-election uh, the counting will come ki how much people are likely to win, and that will influence the market on Monday. So we had seen shorts building up in last few days, so quite possible today we may see short covering ahead of that event. Also, there are few datas of GDP. Q4 GDP will be coming, FY24 GDP will be coming, but they are not of great relevance as most of the company have declared the results, and we are seeing impact of the company of that particular quarters, and this is the lake data, so no impact of the same. Overall, we see some short covering or some bounce back in today's market. Now request the technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open on a flattish note, and we're likely to witness some sideways momentum during the day. From the last four trading sessions, we are continuously witnessing a selling pressure on both the indices, and Nifty managed to almost retest its 50 days moving average. It's on the verge of it. Yesterday, we have seen that the Nifty somehow managed to maintain a closing about 22,400 levels, give some sort of a relief sign. But henceforth, if it doesn't respect that level, then more selling pressure is likely to be intensified, which might take a Nifty towards 22,340 levels, a support provided by 650 DMA. And below that level, 22,200 levels can be seen. Whereas on higher side, as of now, the resistance is placed at 22,540. Any move above that level, we'll see some sort of a positive momentum, which might take a Nifty towards 22,640 to 22,700 levels. So we are requesting our clients to book their profits or hold their long positions with the trailing stop losses. Coming towards the Bank Nifty for today intraday purpose, the Bank Nifty has a resistance at around 49,400 levels. Any move about that level will see some positive momentum towards 49,770 and 50,000, whereas the support is placed at around 48,740 and 48,440 levels. Coming towards the Fin Nifty, 21,870, 22,000 are the two crucial resistance level we need to keep eye on it, whereas the support is placed at around 21,660 and 21,560 levels. So the overall view will remain cautious on both the indices. Try to book your profits and stay light with the long position. That's it from my end. I request Amit to take a call forward.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives front, as we are seeing that from last 3 to 4 days of the selling pressure, Nifty is likely to hold the support near 20 to 400 to 300 strike. From last 4 to 5 days of trading session, we are continuously seeing that as per the OI position, there has been the range created from the put right up front at 20 to 300 and 400 strike, and nearly the Nifty range for the coming week of expiry will be also 22,300 to 22,800 level will be for the next week expiry range. Once if this level gets a breakout or breakdown, then we will see major momentum in the market on the Nifty front. Once if 22,300 level gets broken, then the next major support will directly come towards the 21,800 level. And once if on the upside 22,800 level gets broken out, then the breakout will directly take Nifty towards the 22,000 23,300 to 400 level. So 22,300 to 22,800 will act as an important range for the market as per the current scenario. While we have seen in yesterday's session that the PCR closed for the May series at a 0.67 level. As in the morning only, I told that the support of the PCR lies at 0.66 to 0.64 level. Once PCR came near 0.66 level, at that point of time, we have seen that the Nifty also likely to starting getting at the reversal sign. And again, in the closing hours, we have seen that the Nifty managed to give us a strong buying of 100 points from the lower end. So in today's session also we might witness some pullback in the market as we are seeing that the gift Nifty is likely to open on the 40-50 points on the higher end. So again, Nifty will come towards the 22,600 to 650 level in coming days of a trading session. But as per the stock specific, the recommendation will be stay light on the long position till the time the India VIX is not going below 18 level. Till that point of time, we will see heavy fluctuations in the market, due to which the stop losses will be get with a bit higher. So stay light on the long positions. Once the event gets over, after that stability only you should create new long or short positions. So that's it from the other front. Thank you.
Good morning. On the result side, Muthoot Finance result was in line with expectation. Loan book grew 6.5% sequentially, 20% year on year, assisted by a rally in gold prices. Historically, we have seen that whenever gold prices rally sharply, gold financing companies do well as their loan growth accelerates. Spreads for Muthoot improved by 70 basis points quarter on quarter on the back of yield expansion as competition has reduced. However, on the other hand, if you recall Manappuram spreads, they had declined by 70 basis points. The main reason being that Manappuram operates at a much higher level of yields at around 22% mark after this decline. Earlier, it used to operate a year back at around 24-25% levels. So that has been coming down in case of Manappuram, and that is impacting its spread and NIMs. Whereas for Muthoot Finance, the yield is at around 18% levels. P&L was stable with profit growth of 3% sequentially and 17% year on year. Asset quality also improved. Company has maintained the gold loan growth guidance of 15% for FY25, and we remain positive on Muthoot Finance. Jio Financial Services has unveiled a Jio Finance app in a beta version, marking a significant step forward in its digital transformation journey. So this will be seen positively by the markets for Jio Financial. Thank you.
Good morning. National Fertilizers Limited posted the results, and results were weak in terms of top line performance, where it has degrew by 15.7% on a YY basis. However, margins were improved at 7.2% versus negative 5.3% in the last year same quarter. The stock is trading at a PE of 34 times to TTM EPS. Basis Bector's Food Specialties Limited result was broadly in line with expectations. Revenue grew by 17.4% on a YY basis, where both biscuits and bakery segments has grown at 18% rate on a YY basis. EBITDA margin reported at 14.4%, and the stock is trading at a PE of 43 times to FY25 EPS, and will provide further insights post the con call. Yesterday, Finotex Chemical has hosted the con call. The management highlighted overall volume growth at 25% on a YY basis. Company mainly caters to textiles and FMCG cleaning and hygiene segments, where it has observed 20% sequential volume growth in textile segments, and the management is seeing further uptick in its growth. While FMCG cleaning and hygiene segment has grown by 5% on a sequential basis and 25% on a YY basis. The management expects freight charges to increase for the overall chemical industry for the current year. Sustainability is being focused for textile segment, where the company has been an early mover in the industry. Also, it is focusing more on the EBITDA margins expansion, given its solution provide chemicals capability in the specialty segment. Currently, it is working on an inorganic expansion with an international acquisition, where further updates are to be provided soon. And it has acquired additional land at Ambernath, where it has started construction activities for phase one expansion, and it is expected to add 20,000 tons of capacity, where the existing capacity stands at 4,000 tons. So we are positive on the company over the long term, and where company is currently trading at 33 times to TTM EPS. Thank you.
Yeah, Globus Spirit came up with the numbers, and numbers were weak. They further saw decline in revenue and EBITDA because of the lower availability of the raw material, that is broken rice. Company has, but now shifting to maize. So most of the ethanol production will be on maize, where the availability is comparatively better, and the realization of ethanol made from maize is higher at over 70 rupees, whereas broken rice and all other are around 65 rupees. So because of the changeover, the last quarter was quite dull. And what we see that coming from the next quarter, the results can see some improvement, both on ethanol and country liquor side. Country liquor, where they manufacture ENA from broken rice. The broken rice prices also has come off by almost around 10%. So they will be benefiting from that. And apart from that, they had got some price increase in Rajasthan, which is the key market for them. So that will also support the country liquor business. Apart from that, the ethanol business will also see higher utilization and better profitability. So quite possible Q1 will be much better than what has been reported in the last quarter. So any major decline can be used to purchase this stock for next quarter. Then another company which came up with the numbers is Lux Industries. There also we had seen sharp turnaround, and no doubt Q4 is generally good for all these undergarment companies. But here the company was reporting very subdued margins in last 3-4 quarters at around 4-5%. And here the margin has bounced back to around 11%, which is near to industry norms. So we are seeing turnaround in this company, and the revenue growth was muted at 1%. But definitely volume growth will be higher because of decline in the prices of cotton yarn and all. So the result had shown good improvement, wherein the company has reported a EBITDA margin of 11% versus last year 6% and last quarter 7.7%. So here again we may see some positive movement in Lux Industries. Then another company which came up with the numbers is Praj. Praj has come up with the numbers. Numbers looks in line. Though order booking was a bit soft, they are stagnant at around 3,500 crores order book since last over year. Order book came in at 3,500 crores versus last quarter 3,000 Last quarter, 3,900 crores, and then last year 3,400 crores. So that will keep the stock bit subdued because the order booking is not so great. But apart from that, the overall business had shown in-line performance. So that's all from me. Now I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we had witnessed a sell-off in commodities as profit taking was expected, and today also we might see a correction. Though prices have already corrected, we expect some pullback. Then later on selling is expected. So gold one can initiate a sell around 70 to 200 to 50 and maintain a stop loss of 70 to 450. On downside, it can test 71 800 to 750. Silver also, we are expecting prices to test 92,000 on downside. So selling on rise is recommended. Selling around 93 800 94,000 is recommended with a stop loss of uh, 94 500. And in crude oil, one should sell on rise around 65.30 and maintain a stop loss of 6600. On downside, it is expected to test 6400. Natural gas, we are expecting prices to test 207, 205 level on downside. So selling around 220 is recommended with a stop loss of 228. In copper, prices should hold on the support area around 872, 870. So a pullback is expected till 878, 880. Then again, selling pressure should be continued. So one can trade with a strict stop loss of 868 for a pullback, and again around 884 one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 889. And in zinc we are expecting prices to test 268. Selling on rise around 271.50 is recommended with a stop loss of 273.50. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.